Sports Nightly tomorrow night. Here are our thoughts about this ball game. And
okay, we'll start with Chris Bassnett.
Hey, Fred, I heard you talk about the mental fatigue with your guys. Do you feel like the late start had anything to do with that after playing 3 early games, or what was kind of your thought on that?
Yeah, not only that, that is a factor. I mean, not only that, but we practice in the morning. We get them up early. We're in for testing at 7 a.m., 7:30, and we're in the weight room at 8, and we're generally on the practice floor at 9. And the 3 games prior to this, we play twice at 11 and once at 1. So it's a completely different feel. Your body, it's different. Hell, I'm in bed usually by this time, so I will get up so early, thinking about things, and it's different. So it's no doubt about it. That is an adjustment when you have to play that first game at a different time than what your body clock is used to.
Robin Washut.
Hey, Fred, you talked about Teddy. Was that a pretty good example of the type of player you expect he can be, where when he gets going, he can take the game over?
Yeah, he's one of those very unique players. He can score it inside, he can drive it. He gets a guy in his hip. He's so strong in keeping him there, and he's a very crafty finisher in the paint. And when he gets it going, that opens up the three-point shot where he knocked down a couple of those as well. But, again, we just rode him and put the ball in his hands. Unfortunately got picked up the 3 fouls in the first half and wasn't out there much, but he certainly got us going at the right time when we needed it most, and it was enough to hold him off there at the end.
There was a play there where I think South Dakota called a timeout, and he comes to the bench screaming, with just a whole bunch of fire. Does he like that a lot? Like, does he act like that in practice, or was that kind of maybe a new thing he showed tonight?
That's him. I mean, he's a passionate basketball player. He hates to lose. That's one thing I love about him is his competitiveness, and I think it got the best of him a little bit in that first half when he got the technical. But that's who Teddy Allen is. He's a heck of a competitor, a fiery competitor, and guys see that and they ride with him when he gets that going. I'd say he and Delano probably vocally are the 2 best we have, and then Derek Walker when we get him back. But yeah, he was great. He came over, he was pumping the guys up in the huddle, even when things weren't going great. Our guys were still vocal and talking, and ultimately when we pulled our head out, it was we got the lead and kept the lead.
Michael Brunst.
Fred, how did you think you guys did defensively and kind of on the glass tonight? I know that was one thing you guys are really hoping to improve on after the first 3 games there.
I thought we had good stretches. I thought we had some really good defensive stretches, but then we had some where we just had some bonehead plays, especially late when we lost. Like I said, we lost the shooter, and then there was that one stretch where we give up 3 offensive rebounds in a row. Had 3 great defensive possessions, and then you don't finish it off by getting the rebound, securing the rebound where we can get out and run. And I thought when we did rebounded, that first half stretch where we played well, it was all transition. The second half when, again, Shamil, like I said, did a phenomenal job. In my opinion, was the player of the game with his defense. Forced Umade in really tough shots, and we gave him a couple second opportunities to score it or put him on the free throw line. Second half, we did a better job of not fouling, again, until the end. We fouled a 3-point shooter. I can't do that. Put them on the line a few times, but they didn't get in the bonus until close to I think about 6 minutes left. So listen, we got work to do. There's no doubt about it. We're seeing different looks every time we step on the floor, and we're going to continue to get better. I know that. I know this group has a lot of pride, but like I said earlier, it's much better to learn from a win than a loss like we had last week.
Connor Happer.
A little bit of a follow-up on that. Lat pulled in 12 boards tonight. How big of a deal is that for your guys' offense just in general when he can crash the boards like that and then he can make a couple threes as well?
Yeah, it is huge. We ran a play for Lat to get him going early. He hit the 3 to open up the game. He hit another 3, and then they did a good job on him. Got him loose a few more times. We couldn't knock him down, but that's what Lat does, and that's what I like about that versatile first group. We didn't practice with that group a lot because we had Ivan, we had Eduardo, and we had Derek. So you got 3 5s that are playing that spot. So we practiced a little bit with Lat there, but now all of a sudden with everything going on, we ended up starting him at that position without a lot of practice time with all these games we've been playing. So, we'll run and try to get some more wrinkles to free Ladd up because, he is one of the better shooters on this team.
A couple more. We'll go with Jacob.
Yeah. Obviously, he didn't put up big numbers, but was tonight more what you wanted to see out of Ivan in terms of what he gave you? Nice finish, couple of defensive boards, couple of blocks.
Yeah, I thought Ivan was terrific. I really did. He did a really good job. He was out there when we put that big run together, and he had 2 great blocks in a row. Had a good block in the first half, and rebounded the ball. He had that really nice finish in the lane tonight, and didn't force anything. That was the thing as much as any for Ivan, is he wasn't trying to force it up through 3 or 4 guys. Yeah, that's exactly what we need out of Ivan. 5 rebounds, 17 minutes. No turnovers. That's huge for Ivan.
Sam McEwen.
Hey, Fred, just a question about, what you guys do over the next couple of days in terms of rest and practice. Also, how do you remind the guys that, hey, you guys can get runs and put together runs, but you're not so good that you can just run away from teams like South Dakota. You got to play the 40 minutes.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, that's the good thing about this game is we get to learn from a win. But there's a lot of things that we can take from this game and get better at. And, that's a big part of it. We came out, I thought, with so much fire and energy in our first 3 games. I thought they played harder early than we did, and give South Dakota credit for that. I thought they had a really good game plan coming into this. When we went up 18, we did some really good things and some things that we can certainly build on. But, the complete 40-minute game, we're going to have those if we're going to have a chance to compete in our league this year.
And we'll finish up with Jason. Jason, go ahead. Okay. I guess we're done with Coach. That will conclude with Coach, and we'll come back with players here shortly.
Thank you.